Hello, Schmoville, and one of the most anticipated... It's good.
You woke up the dog.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You sure?
Roll it.
All right. Hello, Schmoville, in one of the most anticipated sequels of all time, Dumb and Dumber TO2. Jim Carrey, Jeff Daniels, they're back, Mark.
Here is the goal with this movie. If you couldn't tell by the intro, we're kind of big fans of the first movie. It came out in 1994. It changed our lives for the better. So what I wanted to see from this movie is Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels not embarrassing themselves.
Right.
And on top of that, it'd be great if this movie was hysterical. Christian, I'm happy to say, Jim and Jeff did not embarrass themselves.
Yeah, there were a couple times where it felt a little desperate. There were a couple times. But I'll tell you this. My biggest concern going into it was I going to come out and go, oh my God, they just ruined the legacy. I hate this movie. No, I didn't hate it. Is it a good movie? No.
It's not a good movie, but I laughed a lot watching this film.
Did you laugh though for the nostalgia purposes though, or did you laugh?
Here's what's interesting.
Yeah.
Is that we saw this movie with two of our buddies, Josh McCouga and Bob Finstock. Yeah. So Finstock and I were talking before the movie, and we're like, yeah, we think we're going to give it a pass for the first 5 minutes because we love these guys, and then we'll see what happens when Dumb and Dumber 2 starts.
Right.
However, I didn't laugh that much watching the opening scene. Then I started to build some momentum, and I'm telling you, man, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels still have these characters down. Jim Carrey is still one of the funniest guys on the planet.
Yeah, he was, and there's some. I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple of times throughout this movie that I laughed pretty hard, but it really took a lot of effort to get me there because there were a lot of times they tried and it just went.
There's a lot of misses.
A lot
this
of
thing
bumps.
struck out a lot, made me laugh.
But when
too.
it hit big, and it's just what's the story? Okay, so Lloyd is faking for the longest time that he's been a vegetable, and just for a joke, he gets out. They find out, hey, guess what? Him and Harry might have a kid. Let's go find the kid so the kid can help out with the medical process, and that's really all you need to know. And then there's villains and stuff.
You get a road trip, and then that mirrors the first one because they're on the road, they're being chased by
Right.
some bad guys, and then it's going to end up, and it's going to get wacky. And when it really got wacky, or at least was supposed to, that's when the film let me down. This thing was flirting with the really good movie for a while. It was making me laugh consistently, and then, to quote you, the bottom just kind of dropped out.
You know what it was also? I felt at some times, in the first movie I never felt this way. I always felt like they were these just two idiots throughout this entire adventure.
First movie is one of the funniest films ever made.
In this, even though sometimes, they were very much into the character, and other times I just felt like it was like a Wayne's World sketch or the Mad TV sketch that just went too many times, and it was on too many times, and you could feel like, oh, they're just kind of going through the motions right now.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I never felt that way watching Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. I felt like the movie was forcing it, and the movie sometimes
Rob Riggle was great. Rob Riggle was great.
I didn't have a problem with any of the performances. You mentioned Laurie from The Walking Dead is in this.
Remember
the friend, Michonne's friend?
It wasn't Laurie. It was
Andrea from Walking Dead was in this. There's some other faces that will pop up very briefly, but for the most part, it's these guys' movie until it isn't, and the story goes away from them, and that's when it's not that funny.
And some looker named Kathleen Turner in this one as well too. If you loved the first one, you might get let down. You really might go in hoping for another gem. You're not going to get the gem, but you will get some laughs. But I'm still going to probably just say 2.5 out of 5 schmoes.
I'm telling you, man, this thing was flirting with Fresh for a while because it was making me laugh. There's some really funny parts in the middle, and then I'd love to get this movie to Fresh. I would love nothing more actually than to give this thing 5 out of 5. 2.75 out of 5 schmoes for Dumb and Dumber 2, but I will say that Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey give fresh performances. That's why you come see this movie. They're going to make you laugh, I promise.
It was enough, like I said. I was expecting low, because I didn't like the trailers at all. I was expecting to hate this movie. I definitely didn't hate the film. It's watchable, and you just get through going, okay, that was that, and I got some laughs out of it. If you know that going into it, I think you could enjoy it.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Nice. All right, Schmobile, what say you? Do you want to see Dumb and Dumber T.O.? Did you love the first one? Are you going to be there opening night?
Yeah, is it going to make the most money this weekend at the
definitely.
box office, you think?
Yeah.
You think it does great? You think it does okay?
I think it'll do like 35, 40.
I was asking them.
Oh.
And make sure you guys check him and myself out on AMC Movie Talk. We're going to be popping in there 3 to 4 times a week, so have fun with us there and here and everywhere else.
Yeah, go subscribe to them. The link is in the description. Subscribe to us over there. We're part of that family. And always remember to subscribe here at Schmoes No.
You live in my apartment complex.
That dog is terrifying.
Can't resist the gag.
I really hope we got that dog.